Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for choosing this video and coming over to Maiadvice today. This video is going to be quite different than how I usually run my videos. The video itself is kind of just visual stimulation. It's not really, there's no sound, like it's not there for anything, just to have something to look at. It's supposed to be a podcast type of a video today. I'm trying to not write a script. I'm trying to sound very natural, relaxed. This is not working. This is just giving me more anxiety. But here we go, in the spirit of honesty and, no lies. What is that? I don't even know. The spirit of honesty. Yeah, and the spirit of, what is that word that I'm trying to fucking think of? In the spirit of transparency. Jesus, there we go. In the spirit of complete transparency. This is what we're doing. So I'm sure a lot of people that follow me here or subscribe to me or in the world have heard the word anxiety, know about it. They know what it means to a certain extent. But I'm also sure that a lot of people haven't actually looked up the definition for the word anxiety or for an anxiety disorder. So that's what we're going to start with. If you type the word anxiety into Google, this is the first definition that appears. Anxiety is a feeling of fear, dread, and uneasiness, Lord. It might cause you to sweat, feel restless and tense, and have a rapid heartbeat. That leads into anxiety or panic attacks. This can all be a normal reaction to stress. For example, you might feel anxious when faced with a difficult problem at work, before taking a test, or before making an important decision. Now, the definition for anxiety disorder takes things just a little bit farther. It says an anxiety disorder is a mental disorder characterized by feelings of worry, anxiety, fear that are strong enough to interfere with one's daily activities. So that's the censure. Your anxiety has to be strong enough that you can't get your day-to-day tasks done. These symptoms will include stress that's out of proportion to the impact of the event, inability to set aside worry, restlessness, obsessive thinking, and catastrophizing things. So, moving on to the next segment, how this relates to me, I definitely identify with all of those symptoms. I was diagnosed with general anxiety disorder back at my time in the mental hospital here in Boston, and the way that those symptoms portray themselves, it surprises me every time because I kind of forget about it. That's the thing with me and mental health disorders. If I don't constantly remind myself of the different symptoms and how it looks for me, I start to synonymize those things with me, and then I'm like, oh, I'm the problem, not the brain, not this disorder, So for me, my anxiety, I'll just be sitting in my chair, and then all of a sudden, I get this extreme wave of foreboding, something bad is going to happen, or I'm forgetting something really important, and that's why something bad is going to happen, and just it'll feel like literally the time of my life, my lifespan is shortening. And that time is running out, and I don't know what for. And then my chest starts to get a little bit tighter, it starts to get harder to breathe, I start to get a headache, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I have to start to identify, okay, where is this anxiety coming from? Is it actually coming from a certain place, or is this just a wave? Is this just the feeling, but there's nothing causing this feeling? Can I control it? Is this something within my control? Yes or no? No? Oh, well, we're gonna have to just cope. Yes? Okay, what can I do? And then that's kind of how I help myself calm down from that stage. In terms of just day-to-day symptoms, definitely restlessness, obsessive thinking, and catastrophizing things. I will make mountains out of molehills daily, hourly. Every chance I get, my brain is like, oh my God, that's it. This is how we die. That's it. My cat broke my bong, and I banged on the floor screaming, crying, why? That is me catastrophizing an event that is not serious. Cyclical thoughts, obsessive thinking. I'm over here rerunning scenes from 5th grade when I was rejected by my first love. Who cares, girl? You're 22. Get it together. You're with another man. What's going on with you? And that's just me in the morning. It just devolves into so many other different layers throughout the day. But I just said that to give you some examples of what it looks like in real life. And because of that, I don't meet deadlines. I don't get things done that I wanted to get done. I feel very bad. I have guilt. I have to make apology tours pretty much weekly. It fucking sucks. Okay. It sucks. And a lot of ways that people would say to deal with anxiety are like, cuddling or your cat, your therapy animal, journaling, musical therapy, certain kinds of CBD ointments and oils or incense. And like that kind of stuff just doesn't work for me. Probably because my brain knows exactly what it is that I'm trying to do. And it's like, nah, not today. So it's more so like if I do something I already enjoy and I feel productive doing it, that's what calms my anxiety down. So like doing a photo shoot would help me more than putting on calming music and cuddling my cat. Or cooking a meal and cleaning the kitchen and cleaning the bathroom would help me more than journaling. And that's just the way that I am. But I just said that to say that, there are other options. There are other ways and things you can do to help your anxiety. You don't need to be fitting the script that's online because your anxiety already doesn't fit that script. So do something that's specific for you that will help you. That's the whole point. I've had this bullshit since I was in middle school. I was only diagnosed when I was in college, and I've only recently actually started to make some effort or make some progress in fixing it. But I got hope, and it's not the end of the world. So yeah, good things will come. You can do it too. We're all in this together.
The main takeaway that I wanted you to have from this video is that your anxiety can look so different than what you read online, and the ways to help it can be so different than what you may first think. So just give yourself a chance to heal, do some proper research, and don't give up hope. It's definitely manageable. And I'm here for you too.